This is the most off list I've gone for him. Now I can't exactly be picky because it's just like whatever's left. Okay, I don't even know how to respond to that.
I'm littered with questions on that one.
I think I'm pretty much good. I'm gonna like stop here for the night. We got pizza!
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
Hey guys, Merry Christmas Eve. We've got so much to do right now. Oh my gosh. Obviously tomorrow is Christmas Eve, then the next day is Christmas Day. I will be combining both those days into one vlog, which will be the last Vlogmas. So even though today is the 25th, stay tuned. I've got one more for you guys. But I have to wrap all the presents for my family, and stuff is still rolling in later today. And then also tomorrow, there's like a few packages that I'm still waiting on. I know I was cutting it close, but as I explained in yesterday's vlog, with my birthday right before Christmas, and then also just us not being in the mood for much holiday stuff earlier this month after losing Spartacus, it's just taking me a little while to like get into Christmas things. So by the time we got back from Vegas, I was like, oh my god, like I have to get everything done now because I haven't done anything beforehand. So I mean, all presents are ordered and in and stuff. I just need to head out to Trader Joe's today to see if I can find more truffles. Like I said, everything is either already here or on its way, and I did pay to make sure everything that I ordered this week would make it by Christmas Eve at the latest. So oh my gosh, I'm very stressed. But right now I'm working on wrapping presents. I took everything off the table and I turned it into Wrap Central Station. It's gonna have to be like this for the next couple days. And then for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I'm making Julia Haven's. It's like the kale and Brussels sprout salad. When I got the ingredients for that yesterday, I'm trying to debate if I want to go ahead and prep out the lettuce tonight, because like you have to finely shred it and it just takes so long, and tomorrow I'd like to try to relax as much as possible. So I'm just trying to like figure out if it's gonna like make everything go bad to shred everything now, you know, or at least later tonight, so that I can just dress the salad in the morning. It's like one of those salads where it's better when it's been like marinating in its dressing for like at least 8 hours. Honestly, I think it's best the next day, but for some reason I'm really nervous about making it tonight, so I'm just gonna do it in the morning. But like I said, I just don't know if I want to be like finely shredding and chopping things tomorrow morning, like first thing. So I don't know, I'll have to figure that out. But right now, as I mentioned, it's wrapping time. One of Trevor's presents just came in and I wrapped it immediately so that he didn't see, but here's how His came out. It's really cute. First time using this wrapping paper and this bow, and I really like this combination. I got him one of those like really nice eye massagers. It's like, it looks like almost like a VR mask, but it's not. It's got like massagers inside. It can heat up and cool down. You can link it to Bluetooth and listen to music and stuff. Trevor tends to get migraines a lot. He's actually been better in the last couple years, but every once in a while he gets a migraine, so I thought that that would be really nice for him. Typically I'm the type, I stick to people's lists because I am a list person. I'm just like such an emotional hoarder that when people buy me presents, even if it's something that I'm not gonna use, I will keep it and I'll just let it kind of sit there, as I feel too bad throwing it away because someone gave it to me, but it's not something that I wanted, so it's not something that I'm gonna use. So typically I'm like a big list person. I want people's lists and I will happily provide people my list. It's not like that I don't appreciate it when people go off lists. I mean, there have been times people went off lists for me and got me really amazing things. Like my first Nespresso, I never asked for that. My parents gave it to me and it was like one of my most used gifts ever. But for the most part, stuff just tends to like sit around because I feel bad about not using it. So I'm typically a big proponent of giving people my list and then also getting things off of people's lists. But this was, I think for Trevor, this is the most off list I've gone for him, but it's just because I had like really good ideas that I know for sure he's gonna use. So for example, that massager. The other thing that I went off list for him for was getting him the new travel ring. Like that one for sure I knew he was gonna love because he's been complaining about the fact that he lost that for like 2 years. So I know he's gonna absolutely love that, even though it wasn't something that he didn't ask for. The other thing was the tape cassette Bluetooth, but I think that's because he doesn't know that that exists. That's like one thing I know he's gonna be really excited for. But I did stick to the list for his 2 other gifts. He wanted Top Gun Maverick, and then also he asked for funny socks, so I got custom Spartacus socks that say Spartafart all over them, and that one should be arriving today. That one's the one I'm the most nervous about because I saw that it's still in Tennessee. So at the worst, if it gets delayed by a day, it'll come tomorrow, but I'm like really nervous about it. But I also like went with smaller things on his list because I know people got him like other things on his list that were bigger, and also too, I knew I was gonna go smaller off of his list because I got him the ring. But anyways, I feel like I'm ranting. I'm gonna get back to wrapping and eating my breakfast. I just made myself a triple espresso iced coffee, and then per usual I have my hash brown with, this is actually the summer truffle ketchup in there. I literally, you guys, I'm not even kidding, I bought 6 bottles of it over the summertime so that I would know that that ketchup would last me until next summer when it comes back in stock. Like, I am psychotic. They're all in the pantry. It's ridiculous. But that is unfortunately still the only breakfast that I can eat that I make here. I'm trying to like think up new breakfasts that aren't, you know, associated with sharing with Spart. So hopefully at some point I will get back to you better breakfasts. But for right now, it works. I'm taking a break from wrapping because I need to run out. So this roll lasted for like 4 presents, and like granted they were big presents, like you guys can see. Well, one was a big present, the other 2 were not big at all. Oh, and then there's this one. I mean, it's not huge, but it used up a lot of wrapping paper because for anything unusually shaped, that's like the best way I've discovered for wrapping. Essentially, I make a bag out of the wrapping paper, you guys can see the bottom, and then just tape it down and stuff. But it does use up a lot of paper. So this wrapping paper roll did not last me very long. I mean, there's still a little bit left. I can probably wrap another present or 2, just depending on the size of the presents, but I feel like I need to go get one more roll. I also for sure, for these, I need to get a hole punch. I was on the hunt for a hole puncher yesterday, and everywhere I went, they were sold out. I'm gonna try a different Target right now. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they have a hole punch that I can get. But I did get a package in. Apparently the guy rang our Ring doorbell. I need to figure out how to turn up the sound on this because, what is this? Huh. But I can never actually hear the Ring, like the actual doorbell on the Ring. I mean, it used to be just Spart would bark and we'd for sure hear that. So like this Ring doorbell is not living up to the standard that Spartacus set for alerts, but it's fine. It's fine. I do like the camera on it, so we will forgive it. What was this? Actually, let me see what this is. I mean, hands down for sure this is a present. It's very plush. trying to remember what I ordered. I ordered everything in like such a frenzy that I'm like not remembering what everything is. This is for sure not one of Trevor's. That's why I'm like, I can open it. I did not get him anything soft or fluffy. Oh, okay, this is my mom's robe. I need to take the price tag off that, but oh my god, do I have a box for this? Shit. I was hoping that this, well, no, of course it wouldn't come in a box, but I got her a Ralph Lauren robe. Oh my god, this is so nice. This is very soft, just like this gray robe. My mom is very hard to shop for, so I figured that this would be good, and it's Ralph Lauren. She is impressed by brand names, so that's like a good enough one. I think she'll keep it. But yeah, now I need to find a box to wrap this in. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna head out of here and go on the hunt for wrapping paper, hole punch, and then Trader Joe's for more truffles for my family. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, hole punch. Oh my god, yes, thank god. The other Target was completely sold out. I'm so glad that they have this. So the good news is we got lots of wrapping paper left. The bad news is, do we have good wrapping paper left? Like, I want a big roll, not one of these thin shit ones. I don't like that one. I mean, like, I know I can't exactly be picky because it's just like whatever's left, but still want some kind of cohesiveness with all of my presents. It's not thick enough. Like, I want like this roll. I have this roll at home. So much paper in it. This is a maybe. I'll grab it for now. So that was actually a fairly successful Target trip. Wasn't as crowded as I thought it was gonna be because like the self-checkout, there was no line, so I was able to get in and get out really quickly. But obviously I got my hole punch. You guys saw that. I'll pop it into the Trader Joe's bag. I was able to get more truffles from Trader Joe's, which was great. But I also got another thing of wrapping paper. I found this one. It kind of goes with all the other wrapping papers that I have. And then I also, so normally in the last few years, these have been a big no-no for me. I prefer to do ribbon. I actually prefer even doing curling ribbon to using these. But for the truffles, I was like, I don't want to waste a bunch of like ribbon and string and stuff wrapping a bow around each of them, because I'm not going to actually wrap any of them. I'm just going to kind of like slap on a label and give it to people. But I felt like the label wasn't enough, so I was thinking of using my spools of ribbon to like wrap a bow around each of them, but I was like, I don't want to use up those resources for like these truffle boxes. So I gave in and I got the stick-on bows. As much as I don't believe in them for my wrapping. I don't judge anybody else for using them, but for my wrapping and the standard that I set for my wrapping, like I said, these are a huge no-no for me usually, but for the truffles, it's fine. It'll work. But I'm gonna go pick up lunch for Trevor and I. He wanted just like a tuna sub, so I'm gonna pick that up for him, but I think for myself, I'm gonna get the Habit, which like the irony is I'm craving the Habit tuna sandwich, which is different from like a tuna sub. You know that's like canned tuna and mayonnaise, which the Habit doesn't have. But luckily the sandwich place and the Habit are across the street from each other, so that'll be easy. And then I think we're gonna do pizza tonight. Whenever we watch Home Alone, especially the first one, we almost ordered pizza last night, but especially the first one, we crave pizza so much, because in the first one, when the family's all together and like that like opening first act, they have pizza in there, and then Kevin orders pizza later on for himself, and it just always makes us crave pizza like crazy. And then the second one, I think he like orders a New York pizza for himself. So I almost ordered pizza last night, but Trevor's like, let's just save it for tomorrow. It's fine. So we're gonna do pizza night tonight. Last night was Spiked Hot Cocoa in Home Alone 1, and tonight will be pizza and Home Alone 2. Just brought home his sandwich, and then I actually got the Habit. I don't know why, I was really craving their ahi tuna sandwich, so that's what I got. I get it on sourdough, no tartar, because I'm not a tartar fan. And then I also got a side Caesar. I'm obsessed with their Caesar. It's like one of my favorites. And then I picked these up yesterday. I haven't had these in so long. I used to drink them all the time as a kid. These mango nectars. I saw it in the grocery store and I was like, that sounds delicious. I think I'm just like in a nostalgic mood just because of Christmas in general, but it sounded like a good idea.
I'll nectar your mango.
Okay, I don't even know how to respond to that.
I'm littered with questions on that one.
Been hard at work. We've been like binging White Lotus season 2. We just finished season 1 like a few days ago. So we've been watching season 2 and I've been wrapping my life away. Do you guys see? Well, these are presents from people, but like all this. Got a couple over there, one down here, one over there. It's been a lot. We've made progress. I only have like a handful of presents left, so almost there. Trevor went to head to the liquor store. We ordered our pizza. It's on the way. He went to get a bottle of wine, and then once the pizza gets here, we'll crack it open, and we will continue on our Home Alone marathon and watch Home Alone 2, which honestly, like, Home Alone is one of those rare things where I actually prefer the second one over the first one. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the first Home Alone. But the second one, for some reason, I think it's just, like, it's set in New York, it's got Tim Curry, so many things. I just, like, I'm obsessed with the second one. It's, like, my second favorite holiday movie of all time. With the first one being It's a Wonderful Life, of course, which we're going to be watching tomorrow for Christmas Eve. It's just a tradition. I always watch it on Christmas Eve. But yeah, I think I'm pretty much good. I'm gonna like stop here for the night. I feel like I've definitely done a lot and I'm good. I will finish the rest tomorrow because like I still do want to wrap a little bit on Christmas Eve. I just didn't want to be like stressed and needing to wrap everything on Christmas Eve. So I think I got to a good spot. I do need to plug the tree in. Trevor asked me to do that while he gets the wine. Like, I love where we put the tree from like a design standpoint within the house, but gosh, plugging it in and out is so difficult. Okay, cool. It's like an obstacle course over here. And then I don't think like we showed you guys us putting these up, but we did put up some lights in the window, just, you know, to be festive. Just like some red and white lights with blue painter's tape. We got pizza!
He was really happy I came out.
Oh, good. Our place is really hard for like Grubhub people to find for some reason. Like Amazon and stuff, usually not a problem. Well, sometimes they deliver it to the wrong
success rate.
Yeah, sometimes they deliver it to the wrong place. But actually, Amazon hasn't had any fuck ups for like the last 6 months or so. But I mean, honestly, our street is dark and our number is really small. So Trevor just went out and we got our pizza. And then we also ordered the Sicilian fries, which are, I think, basically just garlic fries, but love garlic fries. You getting the wine going?
Yeah, I don't know where the wine opener is.
Should be in here.
Why would it be in there?
It's always in here. There you go.
Weird.
Yeah, Trevor went and got us some wine. I'm queuing up Home Alone 2 for us. We just finished Home Alone 1 last night. You guys saw that, but perfect. Whenever you're ready. So we got the fries, and you guys, it smells like straight up fresh garlic. These smell so good. And then this top one, ooh, yes, that's the margarita. And then we got a cheese pizza. That is what's on the menu for tonight. This cheese pizza looks really good. I'm excited about that. Oh, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows in the rain.